Hannah and I are heading in for a night in London. There's a Sky event on tomorrow morning, so we've got to head over to the O2, which is about 2.5 hours away. I've got an outfit on today which I'm not sure about. I don't know if I'm pulling it off or not. Tell me what you think.
You look like you're about to climb a mountain.
Do you not think I'm pulling it off? Oh, is it like when I went to that wedding and I thought I was pulling off? Oh no. I thought I was pulling off these pink shorts and I saw the photos and I was like, what was I doing?
I did say to you in the bedroom about an hour ago, you look a bit weird, but I think you ignored me.
Yeah, but weird as in edgy and cool.
No.
I want to look weird. I want to look a bit like, oh, he's a weird guy. But he's interesting. Excuse me, what do you think of this look?
It's great.
See, told you.
Oh, that's good. Because, yeah, it's a bit nervous today. It's like the mornings apparently, so I booked it really early.
Sure.
And I just said to them to go to the playground and
Western Railway service to London Paddington.
The Jurassic Park ad, have you seen that?
The Jurassic Park one has a volcano in it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Have you seen the video Care Bears?
Yeah, I have seen Care Bears. And my movie just finished.
What should we talk about?
The services to Cheltenham Spa, Gloucester, Camberwell, Stoke, and Stratford. Please change here.
Feels good to be back, doesn't it?
yeah. As soon as you get off the train, it's like your lost Londoner brain kicks in and you just start doing this really like fast power walk straight away. You go straight back into that rushing like I'm gonna power walk everywhere. I got into the bathroom and was like, why did I just power walk to the bathroom?
Hannah's already spotted several girls with the eyebrow thing. What's it called again?
Lamination.
Lamination. there's this new trend now where these girls are doing this thing with their eyebrows and they're brushing it up. It looks like they just got out of bed and they haven't fixed their eyebrows, and I just can't handle it. I just get so angry.
You
when
get
I see
out of bed and fix your bloody eyebrows.
I do fix my eyebrows. It's the
Such a
first thing I
man
do when I
thing
get
to
out of bed. I get out of bed and I just give them a check. Make sure they're nice and not laminatey. This trip back to our old stomping ground in London was for the unveiling of one of Sky's biggest ever product launches, something called Sky Glass. So Sky Glass is a new TV from Sky, built by Sky, and they kindly invited Hannah and I down to the O2 in London for the official product unveiling. Now, nobody knew that this was going to be a TV. They wanted to keep that a surprise. They just told a ton of us influencers and content creators to let everyone know that something magical was coming from Sky. Anyway, this was it, the big announcement we'd all been waiting for.
Step into the future of entertainment and say hello to the magic of Sky Glass.
It turns out this isn't just a TV. This is in fact three things in one. It's a 4K UHD quantum dot screen with 8.3 million pixels, a surround sound Dolby Atmos sound system, and a Sky set-top box, all housed inside one TV.
This is the only TV in the world with Sky inside. It works on Wi-Fi, so no dish, no box, and no fuss.
All your favourite channels and apps side by side, all at your voice command.
And when we deliver Sky Glass, we unbox it for you, place it in position, and all you need to do is plug it in. You'll be ready to go in less than 10 minutes once you pair it with your Wi-Fi.
Greta's going to love this. It's the world's first carbon neutral TV. And the best thing is, I got one right here to show you. So I think we put it here. Yeah? Then we can put a sofa here, and then we can have it as like the Xbox room. Yeah? Xbox room? Yeah, glad. Yeah, man. Let's get Mum on board. This is one of the first Sky Glass TVs in all of its glory. So I thought I could give you 5 of my favourite things about this bad boy. Firstly, it's affordable. You can buy one outright, but you can also add it to a Sky content subscription from as low as £13 a month. It's big, Gray, really big.
Do you want to play cats or that's with this ball?
The sound. Now, this TV comes with 6 powerful, acoustically engineered speakers, a subwoofer, all built for 360-degree Dolby Atmos surround sound. It's customizable, so it comes in 3 sizes, a 43-inch, a 55-inch and a 65-inch. There's the colour of the TV, ceramic white, dusky pink, racing green, ocean blue and black. It's all ready to go, and we're about to watch a show that we have waited years to watch. It's the 3rd season of Succession. It's been delayed because of COVID, and finally the new episode is just launched, so Hannah and I are gonna get cozy and get down with this. Because this is 3 products in one, it only has 1 cable. There's a couple of other bits I love about it. It has a motion detector, so when you walk into the room, it will turn on automatically. The voice command is great. You just say hello Sky and then it just lights up and you can just talk to it. The interface has been upgraded and it's just really easy to find content that you want to watch. And yeah, it just looks great and we all love it. And we're happy to have it here. So yeah, I want to say a massive, great big thank you to Sky for being such an amazing supporter of the channel. Links down in the doobly-doo. On with the show.
Test 1, 2, 3.
When a man is tired of London, he's tired of life. For there is in London all that life can afford, all that life can afford. If you wish to have a just notion of the magnitude of this city, you must not be satisfied with seeing its great streets and squares, but must survey the innumerable little lanes and courts.
Test 1, 2,
It's not in the showy evolutions of buildings, but in the multiplicity of human habitations which are crowded together. The wonderful immensity of London consists.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Sir, there is nothing which is yet to be contrived by man, by which so much happiness is produced as by a good tavern or inn. Sir, there is in this world no real delight,
Test 1, 2, 3.
but exchange of ideas in conversation. I hate a fellow who pride, or cowardice, or laziness, and who does nothing when he is there, but sit and growl. Let him come out as I do, and bark.
Test 1, 2, 3.
It's good to be back in South Bank, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's so weird to think I used to work just there. Do you remember when I used to work on the Strand?
I do. Yeah. This is the where we came on our second ever date.
Yeah. And then you tried to get me back to your house.
For a chat. To extend the conversation, Hannah.
And then I fell asleep on your sofa and went home. I just knew what you were trying to do.
Oh, whatever. I was trying to get to know you, that's all I was trying to do.
It's nice to be back. I forget how fast-paced London is.
It is, isn't it?
I feel like I need a midday nap, but I don't know if that's because I'm like one wine and one event deep.
Yeah.
And also, life is so slow in Bath. Also, I'm probably like 6 years older than last time we lived here, so...
I think there's so much visual information you're taking in London as well, aren't you? Just constantly, but so much stuff going for your brain to process that you just end up exhausted by the end of the day.
It's funny when you don't live here, it's way more tiring. Like, I never remember really being tired in London because you're just so used to like, right, what's next? Where can we go tonight? Like, what's on?
Yeah.
Whereas when you don't have that lifestyle anymore, it's a bit like, I don't know, overwhelming, isn't it?
It's good for a viewer to bump into us as well. I thought we were massively irrelevant now.
We are. Don't let that.
I felt a bit relevant again. I thought, oh, I've come to London and I feel a little bit relevant again. This is nice.
Spotted.
Yeah.
On South Bank.
What was her name? Nat. She was really nice.
Stef Michalaks.
I liked her.
She validated you.
Yeah, she did. She validated my existence. I like it when you meet viewers when they're just normal people.
They're always normal people.
No, but I mean, can you imagine if you were like in like one of Westlife, like in Westlife, and you met somebody listening to you, they're going to be, you know what I mean? I've been to all of your concerts.
What's a really good one they had?
They've not had any good ones.
No, they had one good one.
No, they don't have any good ones. What are you talking about? Haven't missed the air quality though. It does stink.
It's Stef's birthday tomorrow, so the boys and I are going to make his birthday cake tonight. Kitchen sink carrot cake. It's got so many ingredients, hence the name. I used to make this a lot before we had Rufus. Every year I would make the same cake for Stef's favourite cake. But it's got pineapple in it, and Rufus used to be allergic to pineapple, so I stopped making it because I thought it'd be a bit mean if we're all eating this cake that he can't eat. Now his allergies have worn off, or he's grown out of them, or however you phrase that, we can have the cake again. So here's all the ingredients.
This in that bowl?
Good boy. 1 cup and 2 tablespoons.
1 plus 2 is 3.
Do you want to help me crack the eggs?
Yeah. I'm not allergic to eggs. Can I have an egg?
We would need to cook it first, Bubba. You can eat your egg later though if you want.
Halloween egg. Look. Halloween.
Oh yeah, Halloween egg.
We can paint them at Halloween.
Yeah, right, ready? So it's 3 eggs. You want to crack the first one?
Yeah.
Right, remember to crack. And then we'll...
Oops.
Oh dear.
And can you do it now?
Yeah.
And I'll put the ingredients. Oh, it's like poo. You put the other one in.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Zop.
Should we tip it like this?
No.
Okay, we'll do it how you want to do it.
I don't like that.
It's good for my arm muscles, this is.
It's good for mine. Now I'm gonna get the other one stronger. Now, I'll sit the whole thing in.
Very slowly, very slowly.
I can do
Nice.
the whole thing in.
Yeah. Well done, Rufus.
I'll stir now.
Please may I stir now?
Please may I stir.
2.5 cups worth of carrots. This will be fun for me. Hope you appreciate this stuff. Right, I've got to grate some carrots to go in there now.
That will be fun for you, won't it?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thanks, guys. Who's going to help me blow out the candles then?
Me.
Go on, then. Today was my 41st birthday. The truth is, I never thought I'd make it this far. I always thought I'd follow the same trajectory as all the other rock stars and icons out there. There have been a few close calls. There was one time that I slipped on some hummus in Waitrose. And there was another time I accidentally OD'd on Lemsip. So, been a few close calls. Dear Steffi, happy birthday. We love you very, very much. Coney, Grace and Rue. Little octopus was you juggling everything. So for my birthday, Hannah decided to take me out kayaking. I love kayaking, so she surprised me with this kayak trip down the river in Bath. Nice, Conies.
Oh, not prepared for this wet bum. That's such a horrible feeling, isn't it? Ah! I'm gonna go to lunch after this with a wet bum.
Come on, Captain.
Oh God.
Don't splash me.
I'll try not to.
Nice and smooth motions.
Oh.
I took my camera to get a few shots. And yeah, I loved it. It was a great day. And then we had some lunch and I set up the camera and we had a really long chat about all sorts of stuff. I got back to the edit and I imported the footage and then realised that for some reason, I don't know why, there was no audio. I must have forgot to turn the receiver on for the mics or something. Very annoying. Yeah, which was a massive shame because I really liked that scene of us chatting there. I think we got some good stuff. Anyway, while we were having this chat by the weir, something caught my eye. And it was this... Excuse me, I'm doing recycling outside. Stop recycling. God, it's such an inconvenience when they recycle. Anyway, we were having this really nice chat when something caught my eye. And it was this huge, graceful looking swan flying. And I don't often see flying swans up close. And this one was pretty close. And it got closer and closer and closer until this thing was over our heads. And I was terrified. You could see the look of fear in my eyes. And then it just flew right over our heads and whacked headfirst, smashed into a wall next to us. This more almighty slap crash. And they just fell to the ground, all bamboozled and shell-shocked and concussed, and kind of stumbled back up to its feet. And we all just kind of looked at this swan thinking, what the hell do you do in this situation? There's no kind of reaction that springs to mind when you're faced with something like this, because it's quite a strange thing to happen. And besides, swans are fairly unpredictable. Apparently they break your arms and shit, so you don't want to run over and be like, are you alright? And cuddle it or anything in case it starts fucking going for your arm. So you just stare at it and make sure it's alright. But he was fine. It was good. The swan survived. But I did feel like it felt a bit like a metaphor, this swan flying into this wall like that. It felt like a bit of a metaphor for the past couple of years. I guess the swan was a bit like all of us, just gracefully gliding along, looking at the world beneath us, thinking this is nice, and then...
So even if you run into your next door neighbour,
don't start up a conversation.
We smash back down to earth.
If your friends ask you to meet,
you should say no.
I don't know about you lot, but I still feel like I've got some low-key PTSD from the past couple of years.
And we'll stop all social events, including weddings, baptisms,
and other ceremonies.
Being told that we could only ever leave our houses for essential trips, that they were going to shut down all of our schools and all of our infrastructure was going to come crashing down. It was bizarre, man.
If you don't follow the rules, the police will have the powers to enforce them.
Anyway, the way I'm trying to deal with this is that I'm trying to frame it as like a bit of a reboot, like a bit of a cognitive reboot, because I'm feeling like now I'm having a deeper level of appreciation for all the kind of small trivial things that I took for granted, like seeing friends or going to the park with my kids or sending my kids to school, or just walking into a shop and buying something. Yeah, like I have more of an appreciation for that stuff now. And even just having lunch with my wife and going kayaking with my wife. And I feel like COVID stole so much from us. But we can, if you frame it right, you can steal a lot back from it.